Ugh. Hello, and I'm here, alive. Let's see what we got down today. Today, January the 14th, 2025. And we're celebrating a number of days, which I've got linked down below. We've got Shop for Travel Day, which makes sense. Because if you want to get, the good bookings, you start working on it now, not 2 weeks before you go away, a month even before. Unless you want a fast trip to get out of the winter. Maybe there's some last minute deals to Hawaii, you never know. It's also Organize Your Home Day, which goes right along with our organization challenge, in which it's day 12. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Dress Up Your Pet Day, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Makar Sankranti. So let's see what they say about that. Makar, it's a Hindu festival falling on January 14th or on the 15th during leap years. Makar Sankranti is the very first major festival to be celebrated in India and is one of the universally celebrated Hindu festivals. Let's see what you see. Um, let's learn a little bit about this festival. Maybe we'll go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia always has everything in a nutshell and beyond. It's a Hindu observance of a midwinter harvest festival in Nepal and all parts of India. It is typically celebrated on the 14th of January. This annual occasion marks the transition of the sun from the zodiac of Sagittarius to Capricorn. As this transition coincides with the sun's movements from south to north, the festival is dedicated to the solar deity Surya and observed to mark a new beginning. Across India, the occasion is celebrated with numerous multi-day festivals. Well, there you go. So if that's being celebrated in your part of the world, then you have a wonderful time doing so. Let's see. Yeah, the Organize Your Home Day, which is also another good thing to start in January. I start with fresh home. Let's see what we say here. These are all links are from my Go Cybernaut website, where we celebrate everything. It's a day to clear out the clutter and create an easier living space. So I got a few hacks listed in the resource below. I'll help you through that. It's a time to take stock of all that clutter that has been accumulating in your house, especially since the holidays. Donate what you can, responsibly discard what you can't. Get your diary or digital organizer out and put together a plan to make your home cleaner, more spacious, and more beautiful. And I'm going to take out my old atomic habits for that. Now that I actually did a bit of decluttering myself, and I found my atomic habits notebook. So, let's see, 4 laws of behavior changed. We're talking about creating a habit of organize. Getting up if you get up every day and organize something, it becomes a habit after a while. So I figure after 100 days, you're going to be doing that pretty good. 1, make it obvious. 2, make it attractive. 3, most important, make it too easy. Too many people go too hard on themselves when they want to make changes. I'm doing it like one drawer at a time. One drawer a day is enough. At least you're getting one drawer closer to having an organized home. Make it easy. And reward. Make it satisfying. Well, you're always going to feel a little bit better by the little bits that you get done. To break a bad habit, make it invisible. Make it unattractive. Make it difficult. And make it unsatisfying. Well, who wants to live in a bunch of clutter? I don't know how you can make it invisible. the habit of that. It's definitely unattractive. Whenever you want to change your behavior, ask yourself, how can I make it obvious? How can I make it attractive? How can I make it easy? And how can I make it satisfying? There you go. So there you go. First rule of Atomic Habits for organizing your home. Dress up your pet day. I used to love to dress up the previous dog I had. She since has passed away. The current dog I have is almost 2-year-old um, Labrador Retriever who does not like to be dressed in anything. What can you do? I probably saved quite a bit because I would be shopping for fashion for him. I'm sure if he would wear anything. I even have some of my previous dogs. I got her pirate sweater, a few jackets, but raincoat, rain slicker. There's no getting those on him. It's hard enough to get a leash on him. Okay, now I was looking at my website, and so far this month, in the first 14 days, I reached 64 countries. 473 pages are now spidered to Google. We still got a couple hundred to go, or maybe 150. And yeah, day 12 of organization. I had a box of coloring books and crayons and pencil crayons. They're just sort of sitting there, and I managed to get all that put away. Now I have an empty box to use when I'm like cleaning out drawers or organizing more things or breaking them up into smaller packages. Yeah, I have an extra box now. And I know saving boxes is a start of hoarding, but I've got a good organizational reason for this one. The reason I'm sitting like this is last week I pulled a muscle in my neck because I had my computer over to this side. So when I was working, since I'm a bed rest and I'm not to sit up, I was constantly reaching over and looking over, and I pulled the muscle in my neck. So I've had 3 or 4 days of bed rest and the old TENS machine and the icy cold rub and the massage machine. Which goes hot and cold, by the way. It's what anything I can do to get relief from this sore neck. And I'm thinking the best thing to do is just rest it. I had an I Ching reading last week because I had been quite sick for the last few months, the last 3 months being in bed, and it basically told me I got sick from like using too much of my energy, just work myself into an illness, and I didn't pay attention. I guess I must have got up and said I could do more than I could with this, still in bed rest. I can still do as much, creating. I like to, I am a creator. I like to create. But what I've done instead is pulled a muscle in my neck and made it all the more difficult. But it has given me time just to sit and reflect about how I can do things sort of smarter, maybe pay attention to that I Ching reading that I did, and look at it in different ways. I think I can possibly get more done with less energy, and that's what I got to look towards. I'm sure I've already got the answer. But I was taking a course at Cambridge University on digital storytelling and such. And one thing about being not able to do anything else, I finished the course, so that's done early. And it's not really due to be finished till March, but what can you do? I'm currently watching DaHui Backdoor, which is a tribute to the famous surfer Duke. I can't pronounce his last name. It's Hawaiian, but he's at on Waikiki. There's a statue of him, and right now on the North Shore they're having a competition. It's I think day 4 or day 5. The bay determines the day. I've got the link down below if you want to watch along. Surfing is my hi Isla. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm laying here with as much support as I can get. Watching some surfing. It's day 4 or day 5. Not sure. I can't move to take a look. It's a day or 4 or day 5 of the DaHui on the North Shore of Hawaii. So I'm watching that, and I just talking about it's shop for travel day and the different days it is. Organize your home day. I have some organization tips in that article you might enjoy. Dress up your pet day and Makar Sankranti in a Hindu festival. So that's about as far as I got. I talk about how I injured my neck by not listening to my I Ching, who was telling me I was using too much of my energy in the wrong way. Think I could get more done, and try staying on the bed rest, but my computer being over that way, constantly being turned that way. Yeah, pulled the muscle in the neck. I think that's all. Just a pulled muscle. A lot better. Like I said, I've got this massage thing. I've got my tens. That tens machine has been fantastic. Um, I'm getting closer and closer to getting a gift card at Amazon, playing my games I miss playing. I'm going to get that tens machine I got on my wish list because I do need a new one. And I'm telling you, for the pain, it's what saved me. I could not even move. I can move my neck like this way, sideways. But what have I been doing for the last few days? I have not been creating anything, that's for sure. Oh, God, all caught up in all my British shows. Got embroidered on another new Australian show called Bump, which is I think a few years old. It's a kind of a comedy, and just resting mostly. That's about it. I managed, but I'm trying to figure out a new setup. Like this here, no, this is on my lap. The laptop is in my lap, or the Chromebook is in my lap, but which I cannot have it plugged in, so I don't know. It hopefully doesn't run out of battery power. And then, or else I have a little table, which my legs, which I could put it on in sort of a different way. And then I have the regular laptop, which I need to sit in the chair. So I'm trying to figure out which way is going to work best for this, for the comfort of my medical conditions. I guess I don't know, but I think maybe I'll try shorter. I've been doing shorter stints at everything, and I did spend an entire day just in my mind trying to organize what I needed to get done in a day and how I could get there by putting less energy into it. I think this is what my whole right now where I'm at with my place in the universe and the I Ching and everything else. So I was trying to put some thoughts into that. So I've moved a few things around. I moved let's see. I moved the stereo case there. Oops, to over in the corner. Up. Oops, up. But anyways, it's up. Can't see. With next to the TV. It's up higher now. The laptop instead of being down low. And I needed that to get the little table actually. It's complicated. But I managed to learn how to move things around by just using my hip. And I thought that there's a step. Very careful not to hurt myself. The whole time thinking you remember you're not supposed to use too much energy. Yeah, so it's just been I've watched a few movies and things, I guess. But mostly I'm all caught up in EastEnders and happy as anything for that. Well, actually, I wasn't because after I got all caught up, I didn't know what to do with myself. So I started watching a new show. But yeah, just a few movies. Watching the surfing now. Oh, that barn, that pub, Cooper's Townhouse in Liverpool, which I should put the link to. I've been watching that quite a bit. The karaoke is it's off the charts over there, I tell you. But yeah, it got pretty funny. You like people watching. It's a really good the Cooper Townhouse. I should put a link. I'm always afraid of. I'm going to put another link down below. No, I can't do it right now. I will freeze up. That's the other thing. I'll freeze up the Chromebook. I don't want to freeze up the Chromebook. So you had your visit. Hopefully that kept you occupied during the last few days. Um, and you're managed to get some help getting those things down to the recycling room. Glad you had a successful visit, anyways. I had a slight. Io says my adopted mom loves the tap. Oh, she does. This I got. Wait, nothing works now. It's actually like a bedspread, I think, and it's really funny. I got that at the folk festival maybe 15 years ago, Vancouver Folk Music Festival, and uh, a couple months ago, when I worked at about.com, one of the kids, I was a kids guide, science, nature for kids. So one of the other kids guide was Kids Exchange, which basically did like anything kids are interested in, kids games or movies or whatever. She did. So she came out to visit us. We had a convention out here, and we got to be good friends, Wendy and I. And yeah, a couple of months ago, she put a picture of a dog sitting on the couch, and she's got the exact same tapestry behind me, but she got hers in Belize or Belize or however we pronounce it. So I don't know. It must be a common silk screen or something. Whew. Whoa. Anyways, it's colorful. It makes me feel good. It's one of my. I know I do have a bedroom, probably like a 14 or 15-year-old girl, but I say once you hit 60, you can start being whatever age you want, and that's it. I think that's good. Now let's go back to 16, 17 before life became too complicated. But yeah, I got what I like. There we go. Yeah, the sunshine. Well, there we go. Yeah, it's a bedspread. I used to every year I would buy my I'd get my silk screens and my like the Indian bedspreads, the India from India meaning, and prints at the folk festival because there was always a uh great price. I think that wasn't behind me was like $10, $20, not anything any more than that. But one of the things I miss is the hippie market at the Vancouver Folk Music Festival. Actually, I miss the entire Vancouver Folk Music Festival, but only when Doug Simpson was the musical director. Was the music? Is that what they call it? The person he was in charge, artistic director. He knew how to put together workshops like nobody else. He would put the most obscure musical talents together from different parts of the world, and complete magic would come out of it. Yeah, I see him, and he's still my friend, and we correspond, which I really really appreciate because he's probably the one person that's introduced me to more styles of music than anybody else. So okay, Ida says yes, I did, and Mom gave me her old Samsung Smart TV, and the cable guy helped me connect my hearing device to the Bluetooth. And the new cable device, so awesome. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Boy, I tell you, I wish somebody figure out my TV. I've got that TV like you had the TV, we've got no sound and no picture. That's my new TV. My old TV, knock on wood again. My old, watch my neck. Knock on wood. My old TV is serving me well. Oh, yeah, and with some reason, with all the anxiety of my neck magazine was back, I'm telling you. Oh, when it rains, it pours. But I couldn't move my neck. Only today. I can't even really, move it sideways. But boy, that was annoying and so unexpected. I thought maybe it was taking the Christmas lights down, but then I realized it was bending over to my computer, their laptop. So yeah, other than doing like promoting stories, I haven't done any new content. I've just been promoting things I've done in the past of the holidays of each day. after a lull. Well, thank goodness there was a lull in activity that I had to do, so I was able to take it easy. But we're getting into more. I mean, there's more active holidays and that starting. Oh, but I did finish my playlist, which is in my playlist here on YouTube. I did finish the playlist of 100 years of love songs. So one song from each year for 100 years, um, all the way up to one Ed Sheeran released about a week ago. So I'm ready for Valentine's Day. I don't know what about. I guess the next will be bringing on the spring. Oh, wait a minute. No, 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 no. We've got St. Patrick's Day coming up. I can find some darn good Irish music, I bet you. There's a plan. See, that's the situation with when you're having when you're you may have a medical condition or whatever where you hurt yourself and you have to amuse yourself laying flat on your back is and your mind is used to going all the time. You find activities you can do with just using one arm. And making another music playlist is something I can certainly do. But oh, Isla says I don't have to use the transmitter with my hearing devices anymore on the TV. Oh, that's good. It's gonna make life a lot easier. And I know how it is. Like I'm just saying now. By being now I'm sick and injured now. Sick and injured with the autism. Um, I'm the person you don't have to get anything for Christmas or anything for my birthday because I have it all. But yeah, your tube to the outside world, be it television or YouTube or whatever. When you're stuck in one position, that becomes your window, and it's an important thing. Which I don't know. I don't even think I can imagine. Well, I don't know living without a TV. I can live without a TV because I've had it, but without a screen would be really difficult these days. Yeah, I'm watching some good. Turn it around for a minute. Let me show you what I'm watching here. Some good old. Can't even see it. Let me see. Spin around there. Yeah, there we are. We're at the pipeline. We're at the old pipeline and walking. And yes, that is the same wave that's used in the opening of Hawaii 5-0. I think it must be between heats. I got the sound down, so I don't know. There we go. Here comes a replay. I guess we're not between heats. I don't know if which team. Peru is on last. I was playing, but I think their heat's finished. I don't know who's out there now. But it's going to prove to be a very exciting day, which goes to show why our television is so important to us when we're stuck indoors. We're stuck in bed. Oh, Mom enjoyed watching our Christmas Day live stream. Oh, yeah. That was interesting. That was for sure. I like is a paranormal investigator / medium, and let's just say we had a very interesting Christmas Day. We had visits from neighbors. I had a visit from a neighbor. Okay, I am going to try to get comfortable. I don't know how long I can. Now I feel like somebody's watching over me. Wait a and someone tell me a secret. Yeah, so I just I found my notes on changing behavior. What's it called? Atomic habits. So, I'm going to reenact my lessons from this. I need a review on this for sure for the new year. But yeah, I'm just. Oh, let's see what's much. I'll quickly do the Wicca Book of Days for today, and that might be it because I think I'm going to really push and keeping maybe down to half an hour now for this. I am moving it a bit though. So let's see. January 14th, Saturnian Shades. Quoting, this is from the Wicca Book of Days. I'm not a witch or a practicing witch or anything. I just find cultural holidays and I guess cultural holidays. Interesting, and this you really blends in a lot of cultural beliefs. Okay. Saturnian shades. According to the age-old system of astrological correspondences, each of the planets is symbolized by a color. I think we already read this. No, we didn't. It was brown again. Oh. In the case of Saturn, Capricorn's ruler, that color is brown, and sometimes a brown so dark that it's really black. Saturn was a Roman god of agriculture, so it's appropriate that he should be represented by the color that symbolizes Earth, which is Capricorn's element. And that evokes patience and practicality. Brown and black are the hues of burial and death, too. Yet, the message is not all doom and gloom, for these hues hint that they contain the seeds of rebirth. And Saturn's day, which is Saturday, makes sense, right? Saturday. Saturn holds sway on Saturday, the weekday name for Capricorn's ruler. Focus on harnessing some Saturnian qualities, if not today, then on the nearest Saturn's day to January 14th. Well, that's already passed, I think. Are we halfway there? Maybe not. You could, for instance, open a savings account and resolve to add to it on the last Saturday of every month. That makes sense. And what if I had extra money? Unfortunately, I've got to work on straightening out the debt first. Then we'll save. And that's all I say for today. Oh, yeah, see, moving it sideways is not a good idea. Well, I think that's all you're going to get from me today. I'm going to try to do it again tomorrow, but I might picture my grandmother. Oops, my grandmother and my aunt. You see that painting there in that picture? Let me show you something. It's really weird that it showed up. Whoops. That's the same painting. I don't know if you can see. That's the same painting. Ugh. So that's weird. Okay. Yeah, that's weird that I put it popped out. That's the weirdest thing I stick in books. What does it say on here? Mother and daughter. My grandmother's writing. Summer 1967, Indianapolis, USA. That looks pretty 60s. Oops. My aunt, Carrie, was a great investor. She became very, very millions of millions. I think I showed you that one day, that coat. I have that coat, the mink coat. That was Auntie Carrie's. But yeah, that's where that pop out. Also, all the artwork I also inherited, so that's why I have that painting. But I think I'll pop off now, and probably I'll try again tomorrow. Wait a minute. I'll try again tomorrow. That's my coffee. I'll try again tomorrow, but I don't think I want to do it as early. I'm spending the morning. I'm doing the tens for like. I've been doing the tens for a few hours every morning. I didn't do it this morning. I've been okay so far, but I'm finding it. I'm just finding it helpful. Take care of this kind of stuff. I have to. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I just thought I should pop on and hey, I totally disappeared here, but I'm still alive and kicking. But I'm just gonna do everything slower and easier. So you have a good day, and I'm glad you had a good visit and you got your TV sorted out. I'm gonna be watching DaHui first surfing as long as I can take it, I guess. I've already watched my soap opera, so that's done. Okay, well, you have a good day, and I'm glad to see you back again, and fingers crossed to see you tomorrow. I'll try to pop on anyways, even if it's just like for 10 minutes. Just, I have to get I have to keep myself moving forward. So, I'll talk to you later.